Good morning, Tiffany. Daniel here from Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. Thank you so much for your inquiry on our beautiful 2022 Kluger in very good nick, as you can see. What I'll be doing today is a HD virtual tour for you. So we'll go through all the paint and panel, we'll go through the tires on the outside, then we'll go have a look in the inside and go through, you know, the condition of the seats, the floors, start up the car, as well as go through its service history. But before we get into this HD virtual tour, I just want to let you know about our dealership here up in Cairns, Tiffany. So we are Pacific Toyota of Cairns. We do have 2 used vehicle dealerships here up in Cairns. This being the first one at 77 Mulgrave Road. We do have another yard down this main strip here up in Cairns at 235 Mulgrave Road. So as you can see, we are fully stocked up at the moment, all the way up to the back wall, all the way out to the front, and heaps of cars up this corridor here as well. So we are Pacific Toyota Cairns, the biggest Toyota and Lexus dealership in all of Queensland. I think we're ranked number 2 or 3 in all of Australia. So we're doing pretty well ourselves. We only get that title because of the way we price our cars. So we price our cars very, very competitively. If we're not the cheapest or best value in all of Queensland, we could be the cheapest or best value in all of Australia as well. As you can see, we do have that massive Toyota finance banner up there. So if you're after finance, we're more than happy to get you a quote as well. But yeah, that's probably why you inquired on this beautiful Kluger. 49,990 is yeah, very, very well priced at the moment. And these cars are very, very popular, especially being the 7-seater. It's not those smaller 7-seater wagons. It's a pretty, yeah, it has heaps of cabin room in it as well. But I'll go through that. We'll go through the paint and panel first on the exterior here, then we'll hop into the car. So we'll go through the paint and panel on the front bonnet here. As you can see, just a little bit dusty. I did give it a quick chamois because, you know, it did rain overnight. Just smaller stone chips, as you can see. Very, very common in used cars nowadays. Anything like that, I reckon that will get buffed and polished out up there. But any small like stone chips like that, more than happy. That's a bit of dirt. We're more than happy to get it buffed and polished and then touched up for you, so it looks a little bit nicer. As you can see, there are like that. See the stone chip there? That has been touched up already. So more than happy to get those minor ones touched up for you. But still, you can still see the reflective paint, which is what you want to see. It's in very good nick, definitely, you know, for the model that it is. You can see the beautiful reflective paint along the side here. That's what you want to see. Front right panels all nice and clean. Hello there. Tread of the tires itself, good amount of tread, as you can see. Beautiful. Rims all nice and tidy, wrapped in your open country Toyo tires, which is awesome to see. Go around the front. You do have front sensors in these models as well, which is awesome. Front bumper, all nice and tidy along the front here. How good does that look? Wow, stand back a little bit. Very nice. You see the beautiful like pearl in the paint as well. Looks very, very clean on the front bonnet, on the front bumper here. I don't see any stone chips or anything on the bumper here, so that's pretty good. As you can see, little stone chip there that has been touched up, as you can see on there. That's how we sell that many cars, you know, outside of Cairns as well. At least 120 we sell a month, down to, you know, outside Brizzy and stuff like that, Gold Coast, sometimes the city and stuff like that as well. But yeah, we are very upfront in these videos. Front left guard, sorry, my shade's in the way. Just a bit of dust there. Just a minor scratch there, but I reckon we can get that buffed and polished out. I'll definitely try for you. Front left tire, all nice and clean. All right. All nice and tidy at the front here. You do have sensors as well, which up there, which I'll go through with you. All nice and tidy on this door card here. As you can see, just minor imperfections that have been touched up already. Bit of dust there, but minor imperfections there that have been touched up. Just trying to be as honest as I can to you. Bit of dirt there, minor scratches here that don't look like it's actually into the paint. Maybe I reckon we'll try buff and polish that out for you as well. That rule of thumb, if I can't feel that with my thumb, we can get it buffed and polished out, which I can't, so I reckon we can get that buffed and polished out for you there. It's very, very minor, but you know, I'm very picky in my videos, so I like to be as upfront as I can. To you, Jennifer, sorry, Tiffany, sorry, I did another video this morning for someone else. As you see, you got the blind spot monitoring there as well, Tiffany. All nice and clean. Obviously, got the mirrors are closed there. You can unlock it and stuff like that with a touch of the button, with a touch of your own hand, which is awesome. Minor scratch there as well, which I can try to get buffed and polished out, but still paint's all in nice condition on the door here. Just being a darker colored car, you see most imperfections. That's just the way darker color cars are. Obviously, being a white car, you wouldn't see most imperfections just because it's white. Front rear left tire, plenty of tread. Around the back here, just some marks from the rain, you know, rain running down the car. Still nice and tidy. Rear parking sensors, as you can see here. Rear reversing camera. Press the button. Automatically folds up the rear tailgate, which is awesome. All nice and tidy on the back here. Obviously, being the 7-seater model, you have the 7-seater seats at the back. Pull that up so you can see the condition that they're in. All nice and tidy, as you can see. Then fold it down, folds flat as well. So if you don't need the seats at the back, they fold flat so you can, you know, fit a lot of room as well, which is awesome to see. All your tools, and that's your privacy cover there. That usually goes across from there and there that you can pull back. You know, so if anyone was to look in the rear boot, you wouldn't see what you have in the rear boot. Obviously, when you're not using it and you need the 7-seater, you can store it away down there. All your tools and stuff like that, nicely tucked away down there as well. There's your compartment on that side, and also to get that cover out as well. I'll put that back together. Hard to do with one hand. There we go. All nice and tidy. Back of the seats, you've got all those points as well if you need them, but very nice and tidy as well. Okay, close down the rear boot, tailgate, click that button there, and it folds straight down for you. How good's that? All right, on the rear bar here, this is where you'll see the most damage in a car, I reckon. You know, when you're pulling things in and out of the car, you know, instead of lifting it out, you pull it out. So you do see a lot of imperfections, but it's pretty nice and tidy on this side here. Only thing I got to pick up is this one here. Anything like that, once again, I can get touched up for you. A little buff and polish will bring these little marks out, I reckon. But that would just get touched up for you. Once again, that's where you'll see the most damage in the car, you know, especially when pulling things inside and out, kids getting out, you know, their shoes rub against that, their jewelry and stuff like that rubs against the tailgate here. But it's all nice and clean there, just that little imperfection there. Nice and clean on this shot here. Reflective paint and panel. And very good neck as well. Massive windows as well, heaps of vision. Tread, good amount of tread as you can see. Wheel arches, tires, rims. Door cards, very clean. Got floor mats, previous owner has looked after the car. Have a look how clean this is. Seats, no rips, tears or anything like that. Got all those points here as well if you need them. Beautiful. 2 charging ports at the back here, Tiffany. Control the air cons here at the rear. Back of the seats, you know, that's where kids, you know, like to kick the back of the seats. You have bags, you have luggage and jewelry. Kids have jewelry and stuff like that. Toys running along the seats and stuff like that. You do see scratches and stuff like that, but very, very clean, representable as well. All right. Electronically adjustable seats, which is awesome to see. Finance if you need finance. Genuine Kluger floor mats on the front here. No rips, tears or any stains. Have a look at how well these seats are presented at the moment. Previous owner has looked after the car, you know, especially being a low K car. That's what you expect. The car to be almost brand new, basically. Fold in the mirrors in and out, electronically adjust them, center lock in there, mirror control, window controls there. You can open the tailgate from inside the car as well. We'll get into the car. Obviously, you get your 2 genuine keys, as you can see as well. Push button start. All nice and tidy. 2 USB for charging, little compartment here. USB-Cs, this is your standard USB. Got your 12-volt automatic transmission. Obviously put it into reverse. You got the parking sensors top left. And then you got a reversing camera there as well. Different lines and stuff like that, as you can see. And different angles and stuff like that. But yeah, all nice and tidy. The car's sitting at 26,340 kilometers, so very low Ks, which is awesome to see. All nice and tidy. 2 cup holders here. Obviously, you can put it into drive, or you can put it into manual mode and manually shift the gears if you want as well. You can put it into sport, normal, eco mode, different drive modes, as you can see on the screen there, which is awesome. I like to just drive it in eco, best economical way. You put it into drive, your park and brake automatically disengages. You put it back into park, your park and brake automatically engages. As you can see, obviously you can manually do it yourself. You got your auto hold there if you want, auto start stop button here, snow control, snow button there, just when you're on different trails and stuff like that, and then your traction control button there. Sorry, it's a bit hot up here in Cairns. 12 volt down there, as you can see. Nice deep center console, different tray there you can put in as well. You can slide that back and down as if you want as well, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool how you just slide this back and forth. You don't have to open it or anything like that, which is awesome. But yeah, very nice and clean and tidy, as you can see. Have a look at the trim, different compartments up there. Dash is all nice and clean. Steering wheels, beautiful. So you have your lane departure warning, you have your adaptive cruise control, which is awesome to see. And yeah, so you got a couple cameras up here. That's for your adaptive cruise control. So say yeah, you can set your regular cruise control and set up the adaptive cruise control. It will see the lines as well, so if you go outside the line, it will tell you that you're getting outside the line. You got different steering assist active with the lane departure warning. Also, if you drive past the 60 sign or 40 sign or anything like that, that will pop up there in that little bubble up there. So you know, it keeps track of, you know, the speed zones that you're going past. Extra compartment up here, inbuilt navigation, audio is all nice and tidy here, 103.5. Nice song, nice and crisp sound as well. You do have heated seats, as you can see, different controls there. Rear climate control you can control from here. Blast up the aircon at the back as well, as you can hear. Aircon's all the way through on the back there, on the roof. So you can control that, or you can just change it to control the front. Obviously you have dual climate control as well. You know, you can control that. Very easy to use. But yeah, very nice and tidy. We'll go through the service history for you, Tiffany. Obviously it's got all the owner's manual and stuff like that in there as well. Sorry, I might put you down for a second, so we'll go through the service history. So the car is currently sitting at 26,340 kilometers. So the last service that was done on this car was 26,130, and the next service isn't due until 11th of next year, or 40,000 kilometers. I will follow up if the first service has been done. I'll follow that up for you. But yeah, the second service has definitely done through us when it came through. And obviously next service isn't due until the 11th month of this year, or 40,000 kilometers, whatever occurs first. But yeah, I will chase out that service history for you. But yeah, very nice and tidy, heaps of features. Yeah, so you can open the rear boot from your seat. You know, if you pick up the kids or anything like that, Tiffany, you can just open the rear boot from your seat. You don't have to leave the car. Kids, put your bags in, hop in the car, and you can close it from your seat as well. How good's that? But yeah, pretty nice and tidy. Turn off the car. Comes with 2 genuine keys, as you can see as well. Obviously you can manually lock the car. Mirrors fold in. Obviously you can put the keys in your pocket as well. Walk up to the car and it will unlock for you, as you can see. And then to lock it, just hover your hands over these 2 lines, and then the car will lock for itself as well. How good's that? Key can just be in your pocket. Keyless entry and exit. Awesome to see. Let me know what you think, Tiffany. It's in very good nick. Pretty tidy as well. Have a great day. If you have any questions, anything like that, definitely let me know. But yeah, it's ready to make its way down to New South Wales for you, Tiffany. Appreciate that. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great weekend.